This program is sponsored by Dave Stahl.
Start your engine.
Race fans, you are tuning into the only motorsports show in San Diego. Your host, Dave Stahl, and the racing school teacher, Brittany Sandoval, are taking you to the green flag, covering everything from your top-notch national drivers and crew chiefs right down to your local kid racers and racetracks. Strap in, it's Checkers and Wreckers on Racer Radio.
All right, folks, welcome to Racer Radio, FM 96.1, AM 1170.
The Answer.
Very good. Not as good as Brittany, but that's okay. She's in Hawaii, having herself a gay old time. This hour is brought to you by Southwest Point of Sale. If you have a grocery store, liquor store, or little store, and you're having trouble keeping cashiers, well, guess what? Have I got an answer for you? The big boys do it all the time. Walmart, Home Depot, Costco. Self-checkout. That's right. So simple. Wouldn't cost you any more than if you were going to buy a new cash register. And you can do so many things with it. There's a meat and produce scale. You can set prices away from the store. You don't even have to be there. You can check on it all the time. And the bonus to it is 7-day a week, 24-hour-a-day service. That's right. If you're open, they're open. They can help you out on the phone. Jeff, Mark will come out to your location. One of them will anyway. Take a look, and if your system fits their system, you are hooked up. And I don't think you'll ever look back again. Labor costs are skyrocketing, so this is really something you might want to think about. And I haven't seen the Southwest Point of Sale system call in sick yet. Give them a call, 800-540-2149, 800-540-2149, or just go to southwestpos.com, southwestpos.com, and thank them for sponsoring 3 hours of radio right here on KCBQ AM 1170. Also, Black Forest Motorsports, you got a BMW Mini or a Porsche, and you're looking for general service, not a problem. But if you really want to step up and go racing, they've got over 40 years experience and the trophies to prove it. blackforest.com, www.blackforest.com. Mark Rose in the house. Brittany is laying on the beach someplace in Hawaii.
How long do I have to work here before I get a trip to Hawaii?
No, how about me? I haven't been either. So who you got in the house today, my friend?
We've got, as you can see, a full house. We've got DFR, which is Dumas Family Racing. We got Dustin to your right, who is a Barona Speedway and Cajon Speedway alumni.
You got Dustin.
Yep. And then his oldest son, DJ, who has run a dwarf car and a sprint car out at Barona Speedway.
Okay.
And if you look to both my sides, left and right, they kind of look familiar. These are identical twins. Ryan has the mustache. Okay. And Parker does not. And today's the first day I got that right when they got out of the car.
I'm impressed. And who's that lovely lady way in the corner?
That is Stephanie, and that is Dustin's girlfriend.
Okay, you got that right.
I did.
They don't want to mess that one up.
No.
All right. So a racing family.
They are a racing family. And like I said, Dustin raced at Cajon as well as Barona. And
Dustin's the old guy.
Dustin's the old man. Yep, okay. He is the old guy. Still younger than me, but he's the old guy. But he's the one with the wallet.
So grab your mic and just pull it over to you. You don't pay for all this, do you?
Unfortunately, I have to.
Oh, my goodness.
But I wouldn't have it for any other way.
Yeah, right. Can you beat them yet?
They're getting up there right now, so it's making my job a little tougher.
Yeah.
And
might even have to lose some weight.
That's definitely a consideration.
I just thought. So what do you drive?
Right now, I just do a fill-in driver for anything that somebody's not here, somebody's
sick. Or if
sick.
they're in trouble and they made you mad, you're out.
Pretty much.
You
get the timeout or something like that. You get sent to the back.
So what'd you race out of Cajon Speedway?
I raced street stocks. I raced modifieds. Did a little of everything out there.
Yeah. I sure miss that track, don't you?
Oh, it was a blast.
And there's nothing wrong with dirt.
Nothing wrong with dirt.
I think if you had your choice, you probably would take the dirt.
The dirt has been a lot of fun, definitely, but I do really miss the pavements.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I absolutely do too. So now you're running you running workplace else besides Barona?
Of lately, I mean, just in the whole group of it, we've run down in Imperial Valley. We run at Paris. We run at a bunch of other tracks, stuff like that.
So that's 1, 2, 3 cars. So you must have a 45-foot tractor trailer.
It's a 40-foot trailer. We stack them all in there.
Lay them on their sides and slide them in.
It's like a Tetris game, putting everything in there just to go.
And it has to go in and come out exactly the same way.
Yeah, because
right?
every time, or if you get something's wrecked or something does.
Oh no.
Yeah, it throws a whole wrench in everything. Everything's messed up.
Rubik's Cube, as they say.
Absolutely is.
All right, so throw that over to this gentleman, and you are
TJ.
TJ, okay. So what do you race?
Lightning sprints.
You look a little tall for a lightning sprint.
Yeah, we
have to fold you in the middle.
Shoehorn myself in there,
but you don't care.
Nah, it's fun.
Yeah. Have you ever raced anything besides a lightning sprint, or is that what you got into?
Dwarf cars as well is where I first started, and then lightning sprints. We got into that just recently.
That seems to be the transition. You do the dwarfs, and then you move up to the lightning. Winged or non?
Both. We run them both ways.
Okay. What do you like?
I kind of like it non-winged a little bit better. It's a little more sketchy, and you kind of got to drive it more.
It's like a rodeo, like riding a bull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of what I would thought too. Okay, slide it over to this guy. And you are?
Ryan.
Geez, no initials, huh? Just a real name?
Just Ryan, yep.
What do you drive?
I race a lightning sprint also.
Okay, so at least this way they all fit?
Yeah.
How long have you been driving?
The lightning sprint, I think, going on my 3rd year now.
Okay.
We raced a dwarf car for a year or 2 before that.
Anything before that?
No
go-karts?
No, I played sports in high school, so I got out of high school and then got into this.
Yeah, enough of this falling down and getting hurt and all that.
Yeah.
Getting a race car, right?
You can get,
Don't let them fool you, Dave. All 3 of these young men are very experienced riding BMX bicycles.
Well, I had down here, for some reason, AMA motocross, but nobody did that.
No.
Wonder where I got those notes.
I'm not sure.
I think it was you.
No.
And you are?
I'm Parker.
Okay, Parker. So, same thing, lightning sprints?
Yeah, unlike him, I didn't play football in high school.
Uh-huh.
I had 4 or 5 more years of racing experience than him. So we raced the dwarf car probably for 5 years.
Okay.
And then we've been racing the lightning sprints for like the last 4 years.
Has he caught up to you yet?
Yeah.
Whoops. Boy, did you hear that? Did you see how quick he jumped on that?
There was 0.
He's competitive, but
you are way more political than he is. I like that. Because you just put it on the track, right?
Yeah.
He can talk all he wants till you get on the track.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I finished behind him.
Well, see, there you go.
That was like a couple races ago, I think.
Oh.
Maybe.
Well, at least you're competitive. Thank God you don't sleep in the same room.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that could be ugly, huh? So you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's fun.
You plan to go anywhere with it, or is it just a sport right now?
That's just the hobby right now.
Yeah.
That and BMX and.
You like BMX?
Yeah, I've done that for maybe 18 years, 17 years.
Yeah, I know. That track out there, right there off of behind the rodeo grounds.
Not racing BMX, but like freestyle BMX at like skate parks and tricks and stuff
that's
like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And we had a lady, God, I can't think of her name. She's got a park named after her. She's like in her 60s and still does it.
Yeah.
And we even had Tony Hawk call in. You know, she helped train him. And so Brittany will get us into anything. So you guys pretty much, is Barona your track?
Yeah, mainly that's the local track that.
Yeah. And then, like you said, you go down into the valley every once in a while. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll tell you, it sounds like a lot of fun, and there's definitely some competition sitting here side by side.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Don't you have one win this year, Parker?
Yeah, 1 win so far. I actually broke my arm riding BMX a couple months ago, and then my dad filled in for me one race, and then the last race in a brand new car that we ended up building.
Yeah.
I was able to get a win.
You build them yourself? You guys build them yourself?
Oh, we like assemble them ourselves. They're
okay.
They're XXX chassis.
Okay.
And then with the help of my dad, and DJ does all the shocks for it. And, Leighton Kramer helps us assemble it all. And
wow. All right, let's go right there. So DJ, when's the last time you won?
I haven't yet.
All right, so push it over. I was thinking of this guy.
That one's Ryan.
Okay, Ryan. I noticed you didn't bring your trophy with you.
No, I don't have no trophies either. I haven't won yet.
All right,
I've got third. Third's my closest.
All right. Well, that's okay.
Couple thirds this year.
Nothing wrong with it. We won't even embarrass Dad. Because,
I mean, we won't talk about lapping him.
Ooh, ouch. Let's take a break. Right here on FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The Answer.
Folks, welcome back. This is Racer Radio, FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The Answer.
This segment's brought to you by El Cajon Ford, where absolutely nobody treats you better than El Cajon Ford. Whether you're buying new or used, Paul and his team have got more stock than you know what to do with. If you're a Bronco fan, he's got it all. Right there at, what is that? 1595 East Main Street. Just go to elcajonmotors.com and check out the service department. If you have a car in your driveway that's not a Ford, but you'd like to get your car serviced, not a problem. All you have to do is take it to El Cajon Ford. All right, we got Mr. Mark Rose in the house. Brittany is in Hawaii, laying on the beach someplace, so she'll come back all tanned up and ready to go. And we've got the DFR racing team, Dustin, DJ, Ryan, and Parker. And we're just talking motorsports. So let's get this out of the way. We'll go to you first. Who you got for a sponsor?
I'd like to thank AG Sandcars, Hamul Casino, HPC, Triple X, Chassis.
See, if you just close your eyes and look at your car, you can just read it off the sides.
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually what happens. Or else I tell little kids to get a 3x5 card, laminate it, because you never know. But that's as much as you can think of right now. All right. How about Dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's AG Sandcar, so.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, but it helps to say Dad, because he does help out.
Dad, the
Are you
grandparents.
right? Are you writing all this down? That's a negative on him? Yeah, he's got it all figured out. How about you? No, right.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
They sponsor all of us. So
wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You got
trifecta.
To sponsor all three.
Yeah, kind of a lot to ask for, but they do it, and it helps out a lot.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they're doing it for a good reason.
Oh yeah.
I got a sneaky feeling you're good kids. What's your grade point average?
I graduated probably
Couple.
3.5 or over.
See, this is what I tell. Same with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I tell everybody. You want to get your kids good grades, keep their rooms clean, good attitude.
Yeah.
Get them in a race car.
It's not that hard, yeah.
No, because if you don't, guess what? You lose the race car. How about you? Throw that one over there. Who's your sponsor? Same thing, same group.
Yeah, same guys. I want to give a shout out Down South Motorsports as well.
Oh, okay.
They help us a little bit with shock work and ordering parts and all that.
Right. Very good. So you shock build?
Yeah, I do it for the off-road community mainly, but I've been getting into the roundy ground stuff for the last couple of years.
You ever have a shock blow up while you're working on it?
Several times, yep. For sure.
I got a really good friend of mine. He runs a ASA and a couple other cars. And I was over there, and he was working on a shock. And wham! I mean, there was oil everywhere.
Oh, yeah, you forget one part, it goes south real quick.
You're going south with it.
Yep.
Okay, so I see a problem here, and Brittany would totally appreciate it. I don't hear a food sponsor. With these gorillas, you don't have a food sponsor? That's got to be costly.
Well, Stephanie steps up and gets our sandwiches and our snacks and all that stuff together for our racing program.
Well,
she
give her a
puts in a
little
lot of
love.
effort to help us out and
Give her a little love. Go to DZ
make
Aikens.
sure that everybody's happy and everybody's fat. And
What about Antonelli's?
Aunt Nellie's is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So,
I mean, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sandwiches a night. How bad could that be?
it'd be huge.
I know. Remember, they used to sponsor out at Cajon all
Absolutely
the time.
did.
Can't believe you didn't remember that. We're gonna have to. You'll have to think about that. But no, it's so cool that you got the whole family involved in this. Which we'll throw that back to him for a second. Because was this something you planned, or because I know you didn't force them into driving.
No. the whole thing is my pops got me into racing when I was a kid. It was a huge step in my life. I mean, it kept me out of so much
trouble
and anguish, like anything. So
your dad figured it out. If I keep him dirty and tired, I won't have to worry about it.
Yeah, exactly. Because he knows he's going to be underneath the car somewhere, fixing it or putting it back together or something.
Right.
And then got to the point where these kids are started growing up a little bit more and showed a little more interest and stuff. So we actually kind of hopped back into it little by little. And
you had gotten out of it for a while?
I'd been out of it for probably about 15 years. And then, like I said, just started getting back into it slowly. One car, then
2 cars,
then 2 cars,
and 3 cars.
At one point, we had 2 boys racing 2 different classes each night. So they would literally come off the track, hop out of the one car, jump in the other car, and go right back on the track and do it again.
Wow.
You talk about a stress and headache and hassles and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Especially crew chiefing.
Oh, it's amazing. And then you can checking tires, checking fuel, checking this.
And then you have to communicate with them, because what do you need to do to the car to make it better?
Oh, absolutely.
And that is not something you get in a book.
And that's if they didn't wreck it in the heat race. If they didn't wreck it in the heat race, we're scrambling, we're pulling hair out, we're chasing bolts and nuts, everything. So, yeah, it's a chore. It's been a lot of fun. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I was just going to say, here you are complaining of it, but I can see the look on your face that you wouldn't trade it for nothing.
It's absolutely a huge thing, because it's at the end of the night, all 3 of these kids come around, they'll start joking and laughing at each other. I could have had you at any point. I was faster than this, and you had this, and you did this. And to me, it's just sit back as a father and that's just this huge proud moment that I get to be involved with.
So let's throw a little bit. I know it's not these guys, but that's okay. Sand cars. What got you into sand cars?
Unfortunately, I had a bunch of tubing left over from building my
Race
modified. And built my first sand buggy.
Yeah.
And went out and had a blast with that. And one person said, "Hey, I like that. Can you build me one?" And it kind of just snowballed from there.
Isn't that a garage story, where you start in your garage, and next thing you know, you got a full-blown business?
20 years later, we're still doing strong. We're still doing everything we can. I mean,
wow.
We have over probably about 170 cars of our brand out there.
No kidding.
And worldwide.
And you got a waiting list.
And we have a huge clientele and very great people. I love dealing with them. It's amazing. And my boys work with me. They get to experience it. They get to have the one-on-one with the customers. Yeah. And they get to have that whole setup.
What motors you run?
What's that?
What motor?
In the buggies?
The sand cars, yeah. Or do you mix and match?
I mean, it all depends on what the customer wants. I mean, they'll go anywhere from a Subaru 4-cylinder to big supercharged V8,
Yeehaw.
Absolutely.
What's Dirt Dude doing on the line?
What up, gang? How's it going?
Aren't you out at Del Mar?
Yeah, I'm just taking a little bit of a break. You can tell my voice is already shot out of a cannon.
Excuse me, do I hear a raspy voice?
Oh, it's been like 2 days so far. Monster trucks, our junior drivers, and lawnmower racing. It's been crazy. I got 2 more days left, and I remembered. Oh, it's Sunday at 3:15, and we talk about Verona Speedway. So I thought I'd just call in and say, "Hey, what's up?"
You're not going to be able to talk for 2 more days unless you start taking throat lozenges.
Oh, I've been like every 15 minutes, all the time.
And then you did the Burn Institute. Thank you very much.
That was another good one. And then we had a race at our track. And then now next weekend, the 8th, we have another race. And then we're getting ready for our 2-day event, the 21st and 22nd, I do believe. So the summer shootout.
All right. Watch this, Mark. What's the lineup for the summer shootout?
I don't think it's been posted yet. I know we have modified.
Oh, man, I thought I was going to catch you.
No, I wait till everything's posted before I even say what I know. I've been in this game long enough. You don't talk out of class about what stuff you don't know. I mean, you can kind of blow smoke, but you got to be able to back it up.
Come on, you could tap dance with the best of them, my friend. That's why you're the announcer.
I can't sell ice to an Eskimo, but I can make them believe they need some.
There you go. Yeah, so you guys don't have the list out yet, Mark?
Oh, I have it out.
Oh, you do?
But like you said, it just hasn't been posted yet. But I can tell you, it is all IMCA divisions, plus our pure stocks and our dwarf cars.
Oh, you're going to have the dwarf cars.
Those are going to be involved with the summer shootout.
And what date is that?
21st and 22nd, July 21st and 22nd.
Okay.
So it's a Friday and a Saturday, and it is going to be a great show.
All right, good deal. I bought a Honda Talon 1000X, and I'm having the roll cage replaced because everybody says replace it, right? Okay. And I'm putting 4 seat belts in instead of 3, so I should have it all ready by the time the shootout.
Good.
Because I'm going to be like Mark Rose. I am not walking. And I had
the thing is, did you tell everyone you passed on your little motorcycle monster thing?
Yeah, my monkey.
Yeah, your monkey. You passed it on to someone else.
Yeah, you guys will love this. Have you ever seen a little motorcycle monkey for Honda?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
The little Honda Z50 that they came out with a 125 motor in it.
Yeah.
The new monkey.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got Brittany, my co-host. She's absolutely the best. And
gee, thanks.
I'm sorry, but she's really, really good. So I'm riding out to Verona because it's hilly, I mean.
So you're riding the monkey to Verona?
I'm riding it in the pits.
Oh, okay.
And I just so Brittany takes a picture of me. I look at that picture and I said, "That's it. The monkey's yours." I gave her the pink slip. I gave her the keys. It had 11 miles on it. I look like Humpty Dumpty sitting on that thing. It was the stupidest picture I've ever seen.
Looked like a circus bear on a tricycle.
Yes, indeed. Getting ready to fall over. So I gave it to Brittany.
Circus bear?
Yeah, a circus bear. Yeah, so I gave it to Brittany. She goes, "But it's brand new." I says, "I ain't riding this thing no more. No, I am done." I think she did that picture on purpose, but I'm not 100% sure. So now I'm going to roll like Rose. I put lights on mine, too. Because you have lights on yours.
I do, but I got tired of putting miles and hours on my car, so I invested in a golf cart.
What?
Yeah.
I only bought this thing to take to Verona.
You'll love it. Trust me, you're gonna like it.
I know. I can't wait. You and I are going out there to race.
Hey, I'm in.
Yeah.
Never turned down one of those.
All right. So what are you taking a break right now? You got a race at 5?
Yeah, we're another one's at 5. So monster truck ride comes out at 4. So had a little bit of time that I just call and say hey, and check and see. Remind you, we do have a race on the 8th that we're going to be doing, and hopefully everyone shows up, and hopefully you guys having a great day.
Okay, for Brittany, and you won't know this either, but Mark will. Are you going to have Friday practice?
Negative.
Did you hear that, Brittany? She just choked on her Mai Tai.
Yeah, she's upset.
She just choked on her Mai Tai. I know she did. All right, buddy. Well, I'm glad you called in. I was wondering how you were doing with your throat and everything. So,
well, I haven't touched bases with you since
I know
the Sunday. So it's been like a month since I even said hi to you guys.
I know. So I'm glad you called in.
I know I don't have to worry about it because you got Mark Rose, the best in the business, taking over for me to fill in, for Verona's segment.
I hear you. He's done a phenomenal job. You're doing great, giving back to the community, helping out there at the track, and now you can say the same story I always say. How could you announce a destruction derby or a monster truck race? Nobody can hear you.
Hey, I just go along with it.
There
whether
you
they
go.
listen or not. I can offer free stuff, and I don't think people would even care that they even heard it.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. All right, buddy. Thanks a lot, and enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, you guys have a good one.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we come back a whole lot more with the gang. Actually, we got a caller calling in, and his name is Canyon, and there's no way I can pronounce his last name, so we're going to ask him what it is when we get back. This is Racer Radio, FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The Answer.
Welcome back to Racer Radio, FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The Answer.
This segment is brought to you by Paris Auto Speedway. Fast half-mile track, folks. If you've never been to Paris Auto Speedway, you haven't lived. And if you think that's crazy, Figure 8, Demo Cross, Night of Destruction is probably the most fun you'll ever have. And we have one of the drivers, Canyon. How you doing today, bud?
Doing good. How are you?
You notice I didn't say your last name?
Yeah.
What the hell? What is it?
It's Molthoff. It's German, actually.
You got it right.
I was close.
Mark got it
I was
right.
close.
All right. So how old are you?
I'm 20.
Jeez, you're getting up there, bud.
Oh yeah.
So what do you race?
I race figure eight and demo cross, and hopefully in the next 2 races they're going to be bringing back the trailer figure eights.
Ah.
So were you dropped on your head as a kid? I mean, as a baby?
What, you got something against figure eight?
No, they make me nervous, and I can't see how anybody could do it.
They don't make you nervous, do they, Canyon?
No, it's actually my favorite race, and I love charging the intersection.
What are you driving, a tank?
Only a Camaro, and it's probably the least beefiest one out there.
No kidding. Isn't there an older guy out there? He's like in his 70s, and he's got a full caged something. I think it was a Nova at one time.
Yeah, I know. I've raced with. He hasn't raced in a couple years, but his car's still out there. Actually, a kid drives it now.
I mean, that thing. I mean, he swore he wasn't going to hurt himself.
A kid drives it, not a 20-year-old, but a kid.
Yeah. Well, wasn't he? I think he's like in his 70s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right. He's up there, but that's pretty cool. He's still out there.
Yeah, it just shows you can still do it.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
So, how long are you going to stay in this, or are you going to move up?
I'm not sure. That's kind of been going through my head whether I want to keep putting the work, putting the money in, and,
right?
Where I want to, what I want to do with it.
But if you're having fun, if you're having fun with it, I mean, I wouldn't move on until it's not fun anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm definitely having fun. It's an adrenaline rush for me. I mean, it's like a damn drug. So
yeah, especially when you go into that cross.
Oh yeah. I know. I've gotten close a couple times. I had a last race. I was with the lead pack, and I was just focused on what was in front of me. And a couple laps went by. I'm like, I got to start looking. I almost scared myself a couple times.
Did you ever think of doing double decker?
Thought about it, but I've had a couple people say, "Hey, like I'll do it with you," but I haven't got around to it yet.
Where would you go, top or bottom?
I'd probably be the gas.
Yeah, me too. Gas and brake.
That's for it.
Yeah, gas and brake. Just stick with the gas and brake. Stick up there on top steering. That'd give me the will.
Gas, no brake.
Yeah, that'd be a little bit much. Now, since it's, a lot of people don't know, but with figure eight and demo cross, do you have any sponsors that help you keep the car on the track?
Yeah, I'd actually like to thank Fresh Start Racing. He's out of Oregon, and Body Remarkable. She's also out of Oregon. They were my first couple of sponsors that helped me out and really get me going. And then recently, this starting season, I got a sponsor, Roger Reuter Plumbing. He's out of Lake Havasu. He's been a super big help to my season this year, and if it wasn't without him this year, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So, yeah, big shout out to those guys.
That's super. You got a pretty good sized crew?
Yeah, I mean, it's a family effort for sure. I got my cousin out there. She races right beside me. My uncle, my grandpa's out there, my dad, brother, whole family. I mean, everybody, mom, girlfriend.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big family effort. It's really cool, brings us all together, and yeah, we have a good time.
I know I got the same thing in the house right now. I've got a whole family in here as well, and they're running lightning sprints.
Oh, okay, cool.
Started with the dwarf, worked their way to the lightning sprint. So
yeah, ever since I was little, I always wanted to get in a mini dwarf or a junior sprint. I remember I was out at my cousin's house in San Diego, and their neighbors had the mini dwarfs and junior sprints, and ever since that, I've always kind of wanted to start getting into that type of racing. And plus, my uncle ran the demolition derby at the OC Fair, and then he started going out to Paris, and it's kind of what got me out there.
Yeah. Well, and you can't beat Paris Auto Speedway. Do you go to any other? No. Do you go to any other tracks besides Paris?
Oh no, only Paris. It's only, I think it's my fourth or fifth race actually. So yeah, I've only been out to Paris.
Oh wow! So you're just kind of getting into it.
Yeah, actually, I've been going out to the racing since 2012. When my uncle started out there, and
sure.
One night he told me I could load the car on the trailer, and that's where it all started. Next weekend I had a car, and every weekend from June to November I was working on the car, getting it ready, and made my debut on November 12th, figure 8 and demo cross. I won my heat in demo cross, which that was just a great feeling. I think I came in second and third in the figure 8 heat. I think I placed 4th or 5th in the figure 8 main, and then demo cross I come in like in top 10 out of 20 something cars. So it was a good first race, and just been trying to build on it ever since.
Hey, that's what it's all about, because now you got to learn the car, learn setup. I mean, there's just so much, that comes with it. It's not just getting in the car and going.
Yeah, and I'd also like to thank Anthony Murray. He's been helping me out with car setup. He's actually just been helping me out with put a new beefier front bumper on. He's helping me with motor, and he's been a big help as well. So I'd like to thank him as well.
Well, and that's what's cool about racing. Whether it be Paris, Perona, Cocoa Paw, it doesn't make any difference. When you get out there, even if people don't know who you are, they will come over and help you with setup and with parts and pieces, whatever, especially if they see that you might be struggling. That's what I love about the racing family and the racing community. It's great.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Like everybody comes out to help each other. Like for instance, my uncle broke his axle last night, and the amount of help that came over to help him, I was like, wow, this is like everybody's like a family out there. So it's pretty cool. Everybody's out there to give a hand.
That's excellent. What color is your car?
It's black and silver and blue.
Okay, got a number on it?
Yeah, 28.
I'm only asking you this because Brittany, my normal co-host, she always has to ask, is there a significance to that number?
Yeah, actually, one of the first dirt bikes my dad brought home for me was a KX65, and it had the number 28 on it, so that's kind of always stuck with me.
Has it brought you luck? Sounds like it.
Yeah. I mean, I've won in demo cross heat. I've won 4 out of the 5 heats or something. And that heat I didn't win. I stalled the car off the start, and I was a lap down, and I think I still came back to second right behind my cousin Casey. So
wow.
Car's it's a heat runner for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So any future plans of maybe moving on, or is it, to make a career out of it, or is it just a hobby?
No, for sure, just a hobby. As of right now.
Till somebody hands you a steering wheel and a wad of money.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I definitely run with that. But if it's coming out of my pocket, it's probably just a hobby. But just like you said, if someone wants to come pick me up, I'm for it.
Well, I can tell you a cute story. There was a guy by the name of AJ Bender. He races at Paris a lot. Super cool dude. And he went to Ventura. And have you ever heard of Tony Pendragon?
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, NHRA. Funny car.
Okay.
So he's sitting in the stands, and he liked the way AJ was driving, so he gave him a free ride at the Chili Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So everything happens for a reason. So, you never know. You might be in it just for the fun of it, but who knows? Somebody sitting in the audience sees what you're doing, and maybe if, when you win a race, how do you handle yourself in the mic? Next thing you know, you never know. You might get yourself a ride.
Yeah, that's what's really pushing me, is I'm trying to push for that number 1 spot. So far in the demo cross, my best finish is a 3rd, but past 2 races I've had some bad luck. Truck spun out in front of me, and I went under the hood, so that wrecked my whole front end last race. So me and my Anthony Merritt, he scrambled and got it ready for last night, and he did a super good job. And so last night, demo cross main, the car spun out in front of me, and I was coming full speed out of the corner, and I head on with him, and I couldn't get the car to start. I think I got down a lap or 2, and but after that I just started clicking off laps, and stayed out of trouble and found some good lines and made it back up to about 4th or 5th. So I was overall happy with the night, but still looking for that number 1 spot.
It's coming. Now, I'm going to just say, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but Brittany and I have got about a 96% percentage that when you call in your next race, you're going to win it.
I sure hope you're right.
And if I do, then I guess you'll be calling me probably from here on out, right?
100%. I'll be looking to come in after every race Sunday.
Canyon, how do people follow you around if you're on social media?
I got Facebook, Canyon Moltop, I think, and then Instagram is CC Moltop. CC stands for Canyon Cade Moltop, and then that's my just regular page, but I got my car page. It's CCM_Camaro.
All right, buddy. Hey, good luck on your next race, and if you pull it out, let us know. We'll get you back on.
Awesome. Sounds good. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
You too, man. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk to the gang one more time on Racer Radio, FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The Answer.
Folks, welcome back. This is Racer Radio FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The Answer.
You know, I have completely forgot to wish everybody a happy 4th of July.
Kind of tend to forgot that, didn't we?
I think we did. Well, happy 4th of July, everybody. Hope you get fat and you get a lot of sun.
Just don't drink and drive. That's all I ask. No drinking and driving.
No, not at all. All right, we got the DFR team in here. Dustin, DJ, Ryan, and Parker, and they race mini dwarf. You get into a mini dwarf or lightning sprint? You do?
Yeah, I've been in a couple times.
Easy to get in?
No,
I didn't think so.
Harder to get out of.
Yeah, well, that's something to be said too. Now, go ahead. He did it right. He stuck his finger out. But you got to talk now.
Oh, well, yeah. Like mine, we built right around me basically, and
so you too
fit in it.
Yeah. So you want to throw some love out to Grandpa?
Oh yeah, both our grandpas also sponsorship wise, they help us out big. They're just supportive. And
what's their names?
Grandpa Ron, Grandpa Dale.
All right, very good. They come out to the track
as much as they can. Yeah.
Sure. Sits up in the stands and yell at you.
Oh yeah.
Faster! It's under your right foot. Faster!
They're going to be in the pits. If you know grandpas, they're going to be in the pits yelling at you.
Yeah, they don't do it on the track too much. They're cool. Nice and quiet, and
that's not good.
Coming back for you.
So, do you guys all race in the same division?
Yep.
That could be exciting.
Oh, it's a battle sometimes when we're with each other.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Do you hide any secrets from the other two?
Nah, I mean everyone gives each other love for the car. I do the shocks
you get in the car.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Hey, have they ever accused you of doing a better shock job on your car than their car?
I mean, I got more time on mine, so a little more love. But I mean, they all have the same thing I do, so
sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Throw it over to this guy. You believe that?
I mean, we'll just take it and go with what we got and
prove it on the track.
Yeah. Sometimes it works, and sometimes
prove it wrong. So I hear you just fly in, get in the car, win or drive, and then get out and get in the plane and leave.
I wish that was true.
That's not true?
No.
So that's a rumor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Arrive and drive.
Arrive and drive?
Yeah, we're spending late nights sometimes.
Yeah.
Throwing it all together at the last minute.
Yeah. Don't ever try arrive and drive, man. You'll be spoiled rotten.
No, yeah.
I got to do it 3 years at the Coronado Speed Festival. Thought I died and went to heaven. Yeah, it was the best. Absolutely.
Dave, don't let these guys fool you. Them and their father are always working on something for the race team. If you were to stop by AG Sand Cars, you will see.
I'm going to.
You'll see $3,000 sand cars that are getting $3,000 worth of work, or you'll see a $300,000 sand car getting $50 worth of work. Yeah. There's everything in there, and it is all top of the line. And what Dustin has showed these boys is top notch. If you want to see some crazy aluminum work, some metal work, all the way down to DJ shock work, there's not too many people better in town than any of this team.
Well, I would love to put the sand excuse me, sand car business on TV, but I don't think you want it.
We're pretty.
That's what I'm saying.
Our schedule right now is pretty hectic as it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to brag, but I have put people on TV and have actually called them back and said, "Don't ever do that again."
I mean, it's amazing to be able to work with your kids and be able to turn out.
So they all work for you?
Yes, they do. Except for DJ. DJ's got his own shock deals, but Parker and Ryan are in line to take it over, so the old man can actually relax and
You're
enjoy.
not going anywhere. They'll be as old as you are right now before you leave.
More than likely, but I'm not going to tell them that.
Yeah. All right. Do you believe him?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Is he kind of a hands-on kind of a boss?
Yeah, he puts just as much work in as we do every day.
Yeah. But I bet he's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, that's why he can't go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and let's face it, let people say, well, you're gonna go to college. See, now, I was never a college guy. I just didn't see anything at the other end of it that I thought I could use. So I was more of a hands-on person. I like touching things and working on things and standing back and saying, job well done. The only racing I ever did was go-karts, which was the most fun I've ever had in my whole life. And I still have my winning trophies on my mantle right in front of me, so I can look at those every day. So what do you bring to the team? Do you have any specialty on the car?
Wins. That's what he brings to the
yeah. See, I one win.
I've got 2 wins. Just one this season, though.
Oh, I see. So, do you have a specialty that you like doing on the cars?
I kind of will do it all. I don't do any shock work or nothing, but
okay.
I like do a lot of welding and aluminum work and.
Yeah, I love to weld.
Well, let's nut and bolt and disassemble and all that.
Yeah, I'm a splatter bum though. You can tell when I weld.
You're not a welder. You're a good grinder.
Hey, it ain't coming off, that's for sure. Now, I was in the Army, and they said if it don't fit, weld it.
Yep.
And I think, okay, that makes perfectly good sense to me. Why should I worry with tools when I can just weld it on and not worry about it? So you all ready for your next race? Are the cars all ready?
For the most part, yeah, they're together. We got that July 8th race coming up at Verona. It should be wingless, so just got to take the wings off the cars and nut and bolt, do whatever we got to do.
What color is it?
My car? It's all black right now.
Okay. Yours is?
Mine is like light blue with like some gray graphics or like graphics down the side.
How about Mr. Shock?
Black and blue.
Okay. What's your number?
15.
Is there a reason there's 15? This is for Brittany.
Sort of, kind of. I mean, my dad's buddy Alan that passed away a long time ago. He raced at Cajon Speedway.
It was 15.
Yeah, he had number 15. I kind of always liked that. Ran it on my dirt bike.
Yeah.
Kind of stuck ever since.
Super. What's your number?
80.
Is there a reason for that?
That was originally my football number in high school. So I just I just carried it through high school all the way till just transferred it right over. I thought it was the easiest thing to do.
Yeah. Did I ask you your number? What is it?
My number is 83.
Okay.
I inherited like the family number.
Oh, okay.
That was my dad's number at Cajon.
All right.
283.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. Because
then when we first started racing, that was the number on the car, and then when we got 2 cars, DJ chose a different number, and I just kept that one.
Wow. You sure have a handful. Yeah, but that's okay. It looks like a happy handful.
It's been a ride. Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, see, and this is what's good about today. Now we've got all these little stories on tape, that you can look back on and give to grandkids and granddaughters and what have you. Back in the day, sort of. I know it sounds corny today, but back in the because how many times have you done things with your dad that you would have liked to have got on either tape or a video that you could have today?
Numerous things.
Well, and that's why I do what I do.
And don't forget, Dustin has raced against all 3 of these boys himself at one time or another, in a dwarf car, in a lightning sprint, whatever the case may be.
And I didn't ask him if he won.
So not only does he get to play with them, but he gets to race with them too. So that's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, it's a fun time when he gets to come out with us.
You guys are okay. So most people give you money. I'm not doing that. I'm just giving you stickers. So that way, and if you ever wad a sticker up, I'll be more than happy to replenish them. But Of course, I got a sneaky feeling Trish is going to come after me.
Nah.
Yes, she is. She already told me. For the 2-day.
Okay.
I'll give you a couple stickers. You can stick them on your sand car.
On the race trailer.
Yeah, the race trailer. There's plenty of room. Well, and like I said, anything I can do to help you guys out, Mark knows. Yes. Because it's all about keeping these tracks alive and well. And it takes exposure, and people need to know.
And right now, we just want to make sure that everybody knows that July 8th is our next Lightning Sprint race, and we are wingless. We are anticipating a good show. We're hoping to be in the 15-car range, so wow. I'm excited for that. It's going to be a great night of racing.
Yeah, 15 cars.
That's a great number. We'd like to have more, but we got to be realistic, and we're trying to grow the class a little bit more each time we come out, and trying to make it better for everybody that comes.
See me, I just like one. Just let me go out there, go around the track as fast as I want. Right?
We can do that for you.
You never have to hit any. I did it one time out there in a 410, and I go, really 410? I said, okay. If I don't want to go out with anybody. If I wad it up, I don't want to pay for it.
I ran a 360 up there once, and actually 2 nights, but
yeah. So I did 10 laps, came back, and he says, "Wow, you didn't do bad." I said, "Let me go again. I'll open my eyes." That was.
I'll open my eyes.
I'm serious, dude. That was the craziest thing I've ever done.
Just got to remember to breathe.
Yep.
Isn't that the truth? And I always have a problem with that.
Remember to breathe. Remember to put your head back.
Oh, I'd never put my head back. Are you kidding? But you got to change the pedals. They can't be up and down. They got to be.
Isn't that crazy?
I know.
I'm not that flexible.
Do Lightning Sprint? Are your pedals forward?
No, they're up and down and slide forward.
Up with this.
It's the same as a sprint car.
What is up with that?
Just the room. There's absolutely zero room in these things, and these kids climbing these things without any trouble and wheel them around the track like there's nothing. And I'm blown away by it because I struggle just getting in the damn car.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, and they don't know any different than up and down, really, right?
They went from the dwarf car to this, so there's completely different pedal assembly there. So
okay, I gotcha. Well, hey, this has been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. Right?
Dave? Oh yeah, it's a great time. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you for having us on.
And all you have to do is get a hold of Brittany. I mean, she's already bumming that that she's not here. And yes, that was an hour, if you can believe that.
Yeah, it went by quick.
See, that's why I do 6, because it's just never enough. Never enough. All right, guys. Happy 4th of July to all of you. And it's been a blast. And next time, you're on, young lady.
And let's not forget on the 8th.
Yes.
Verona Speedway. Racing starts at 6 p.m.
Be there or be square.
That's right.
And no practice on Friday.
No practice on Friday this time.
Yeah, we're going to make it happen, though. All right, don't go anywhere. Gun Owners Radio is right around the corner. FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The Answer.